All right, so how do students benefit from a teacher relationship, and how do teachers benefit from that student relationship?
So I think it's really important that students have someone to confide in, but also someone that can be an authority figure in their lives, because it's important to, have someone that they can relate to emotionally, but also someone that can provide structure for them and to, help them, emotionally and academically. And then I think teachers really benefit from having relationships with students because they're constantly learning from their students, and they're seeing things in different ways and having different gaining new perspectives. And I think it's important to have, it's a two-way street. Students are learning from their teachers, and teachers are learning from their students.
Very nice. So how do you balance being a friend and being a teacher?
I think it's important to have very clear boundaries. It's if a student or a teacher crosses the line in some way, it's important to acknowledge that and to fix that. And I think it's less important. If a student doesn't like the teacher, that's kind of a bummer, but it's not as bad as a teacher not liking a student and that student knowing that they don't like them. So it's important to just to make sure that those boundaries are clear, and if you have to lay down the law in a sense, that's just something that you have to do.
So what gets in the way of those relationships?
I would say that emotions can get in the way because we are all human after all, and it can be hard to not get worked up and to not get upset. And I think just keeping a professional attitude can be challenging, but also very important. So.
Okay.
Awkward transition. Okay. So how would you say that students benefit from teacher relationships, and how do teachers benefit from student relationships?
I think that understanding is a big part of it, having that relationship and understanding where teacher is coming from and where a student is coming from, and especially from the teacher's standpoint, knowing maybe a little bit about the student, their background, what their home life is like. I think that makes it a little bit easier to understand each other and have that, that going on.
Yeah. How do you balance being a friend and being a teacher?
I kind of like you said, obviously having those clear established boundaries, what is appropriate and what's not appropriate. And if it goes a little too far, maybe that's the time to steer that student towards a counselor or an administrator, someone that's maybe a little bit better equipped to handle situations.
Yeah, and in your experience, what gets in the way of that?
Not only emotions, but I think that clashing personalities definitely get in the way, because teacher is not always going to like every student, and a student is not always going to like the teacher, and I think that personalities definitely get in the way, but as a teacher, it's important to kind of not let that show, kind of act professional and try and build that relationship, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So.
Great. Yay. How do I stop it?
Is it about stopping?
No. Wait, I'm pushing the button. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is just